For quite some time now, the problem of insecurity across many parts of Nigeria has continued to affect agricultural production, effectively leading to food shortages and threats to other sectors of the economy. In this special report, Trust TV correspondent Idris Jibrin takes a look at insecurity's impact on crop production and livestock farming in northern Nigeria. Here's his report.
As competition for land and water continues to intensify, long decade of violence between farmers and herders worsen across many parts of northern Nigeria. Farmers are still trying to come to terms with this effect on crop production.
You can see these cattle on this open grazing area, but there is no food. That is how we are roaming about the bush every now and then. All the grazing reserve areas have either been converted to farms or have been vandalized. There is absolutely no place where we can go and graze our animals. That is why every day we are having conflict between us and the farmers. Because we don't have choice. These are animals and you must feed them.
Apart from farmer-herders conflicts, the problem of modern farming techniques, fertilizer, seeds and insecticide have continued to threaten crop production and livestock production. The situation many farmers believed to have worsened the problem of food insecurity in Nigeria.
Gaskiya muna fama da yanayi na rayuwa da yake komai ya riga ya sauya.
You see, we cannot be able to produce enough food for Nigeria. This farm that you are seeing belongs to me, but I have loaned it to somebody. That person is paying me to now work on this farm for him, because we, the local farmers, we don't have money to buy fertilizer. We don't have money to buy insecticide. We don't have money to even take care of the farm. So how do you expect us to cultivate? We can't even cultivate even what we will feed our family, talk less of to sell outside to other people.
Across many parts of northern Nigeria, farmers at this time head back to the farm for this year's wheat season farming. At the same time, herders are struggling to feed their animals, effectively creating rivalries between the two similar people.
When you talk about insecurity, you are telling us that there's no, the farmers, not only the farmers, almost everybody would have no time, we have no, what do you call it, to concentration on whatever activity you are doing. So the effect of insecurity on farming means that there's going to be less food because farmers will not be able to cultivate their farms, and therefore there will be less food, there is going to be inflation, there's going to be absence of, let me say, food security.
The implication of this, according to experts, is that Nigeria is threatened by the inability to produce enough food for the populace, even as dairy and livestock farmers struggle to meet their challenge.
If the government will intensify the effort, at the same time make a vigorous advocacy, awareness, to formalize the informal process of milk collection, milk production in Nigeria at large, there is enormous number of volume of raw milk that can be harnessed, collect and utilized to feed this nation.
Although several government policies, including intervention in the agricultural sector, are expected to take effect, farmers believe that unless farmer-herders conflicts are resolved, fertilizer is subsidized, and modern farming techniques become sufficient, the future of crop production and livestock production in Nigeria may likely continue to remain bleak. Idris Jibrin, Trust TV News, Kano.